evening, YouTube. Hey guys, this is Matt. As you guys know, I'm a person that does not talk a lot on the videos. You're wondering why am I starting this video? Well, Jim's he was out on the with some guys having some fun, and he got a little caught in some traffic. So he'll be here soon. As for now, I'm the stand-in. So how's everybody doing tonight? Sorry about that. Out of the way. Still, I'm usually the one behind the camera. So, hey, combat constructors, how's it going? What's up, Chris? How you doing? Yeah, things are going good. Uh, Temperatures here in Connecticut have been great. They've been in the lower 80s, so it's not been too hot. Hasn't been humid, but it is a little warm up here in the room. Kind of starting to sweat a little bit, but it's not bad. Um, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out while I'm doing the selfie mode, trying to look at comments that keep popping up because they pop up for a second and then they disappear. But I can deal with that. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, this should be a decent pairing. It's a spider to our pastel leopard yellow belly enchi, 100% het pied. So everything in here will be 50% het pied, and it'll be interesting to hit all five genes. We don't have any of the quad as what we call quads with the spider gene in it, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. I don't know if it's glitchy or if it's just my hand shaking. If it's my hand shaking, I apologize ahead of time. Yep, keep getting that finger inside the video. So, anyways, we do have a few of the snakes from our last cutting that have shed. So I was actually just going to show a couple of those off to you guys really quick. Hey Stephanie, how's it going? So yeah, so we got a couple of those that have shed. So let me grab those and we'll take a look at those really quick. And the three that I'm showing are actually all boys. This is one of them. All shed out. Looks really, really good. Colors are phenomenal on this boy. And everything in this clutch, or everything I'll be showing you, is going to be is going to have yellow belly in it. Yeah, the pastel yellow belly leopard. Yeah, that would be nice. Um, but yeah, the quads. We've made a few of the quad um, babies here. Oops, sorry guys. So this is a pastel leopard yellow belly. Another boy. 66% het for pied. But look at the markings on this thing. I think his markings are insane. And it looks like it's got a pretty good, decent ringer that's going on here. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of the same thing with me wanting to purchase stuff this year. I'm tightening down on what I want to purchase, so it's gonna be very, very selective. But yeah, this guy, the markings are insane. Oh, I like this crazy leopard pattern because we got the two types of leopard here. We got this crazy pattern, and then we've got what the quad produces, not so crazy. And then here's the other one that shed. Look at that thing. That thing is awesome. I hadn't seen any of these post shed until today, until I got over here prior to the live video. But look at the colors on this thing. maybe possible couple ringers, maybe. There's another one on here somewhere. It's kind of hard to hold the phone and manipulate the snake at the same time. Yeah, gorgeous little guy. The rest of the clutch is still shedding out, so we'll keep everybody updated on those. Gotta love this rack. This thing's insane. It's nice and smooth, holds temps really well. And look who's walking through the door. Hey, the man is here.
Sorry I'm late, y'all.
I just went through the ones that had shed.
Yeah.
And three, and I didn't do the newest one yet. Probably curled back up in there with all the other snakes.
This was the one that I think I initially thought was going to be super pastel. I'm not really sure, but there's a serious amount of blushing on there for something that's not going to be, I don't know, possibly super pastel.
Let's see what this one's going to be. This one's going to be a girl, right? On the belly, that yellow belly's just crazy. Nice huck shorts, Jim.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. See, Jim's got himself a little shot of something here.
Little underground bourbon. It's a whole 2 weeks old-ish. The guy developed a crazy way of accelerating the process with getting the wood flavors infused, and then they use woods in which that don't hold water well, so you couldn't make a barrel with them. So this particular one I think is sugar maple wood, so they can't make a barrel to age it in because it leaks too much. By the time it was done aging, you wouldn't have anything. I gotta fix it.
I can't open it.
It doesn't recognize your face?
Yeah, my face isn't as good looking, I guess.
Well, let's not get carried away.
So, while Jim's messing with the iPad, our wonderful ARS racks. Love these things. There we go. All right, Jim's back.
Should we cut?
Let's do this.
You guys want to cut?
I was telling him how difficult it is to try to zoom in on snakes and hold the camera and selfie. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. It's a dream.
All right, now I can actually start reading some of your guys' comments because let's see. Thanks, Dave. I'm glad you like the moves.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Sound is very low. Maybe my phone, maybe the case that it's in. Let me try just removing the case and then. Oh, they're having trouble. Some of them are having trouble hearing. So a little interference. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Alright. So this was a spider female that I picked up from Ben Rennick. Probably one of the first snakes I ever bought, or within that first 2 or 3 months when I first started buying ball pythons. And she's been paired every year. She's never gone. This is the first year that she's given us eggs, so we'll see what we get out of her. She was paired to to the quad, the mini maker, so the pastel, enchi, leopard, yellow belly, het pied, possible het for ghost. That's all that looks like.
I could see our video. We have it playing off to the side so we can see your guys' comments, and it glitched a little bit and it was like frozen.
Are they good?
It's good now, yeah.
Alright, well here we go.
Alright, we're starting with our first one. Let's see what the first one holds.
At least a bumblebee. Nope, that's a leopard, a pastel leopard spider at least. That was pretty cool.
So bumblebee leopard, right?
Well, at least I mean, at least
Yeah.
see, spider, leopard, pastel. I mean, there'd be a chance for enchi and yellow belly in that too.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, some tight lines. I like that. Alright. The golden scissors.
Yeah, definitely not a bad start at all.
Yeah. Use up all my. So, I would say bumblebee, but it looks like there's something else in there. So maybe, you know what? This may be a pastel leopard spider, and that probably has enchi on it. Look, there is
Look at them side by
like
side.
a color difference, but you still get some of this crazy reduction. There's in that, and I think this has enchi
maybe
and yellow belly, one or the other. This might be a pretty cool touch.
Are you guys still having any issues on your end? Any glitching? Any sound issues? Welcome, Abby.
Pastel. Maybe yellow belly.
Lagging and sound issues.
Pastel. Pastel yellow belly.
So balls by JP. A little glitching as well. Could be just my phone sucks.
What network are you on? Can you tell without dumping them? Probably not, huh?
No. Well, it'll stay on, but it'll freeze for however long I'm out of the video.
Sorry, guys. Usually I use my phone, but I walked in late. I was at a friend's, and I thought I was going to be out of there a little quicker. A normal. Whew, look at that.
Those things are so rare.
I mean, what's the odds? Right? You got 5 genes in the mix. What's the odds of hitting a normal? Offset, hide. Man, I'm really digging that first one.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
Yeah, yeah, there's definitely a few genes in that. Pastel leopard. Pause that time.
Looks good, nice and dark.
Yeah, good color. Still enamored by that first one.
Yeah, pastel leopard stuff. Yeah, we really like leopard here.
Oh yeah, I dig. Leopard makes it all better.
Ooh.
Another normal. I don't know, that may be a leopard. I think that's just a leopard. That's not a normal, that's a leopard. I can see kind of maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that looks a leopard.
There are 8 eggs in this clutch.
Yeah. So again, spider to a pastel enchi leopard, yellow belly, pet for pied, and pastel leopard,
What's up, James? Welcome.
pastel leopard, pastel or pastel yellow belly, a leopard, a normal, leopard speed, leopard pastel spider, and then leopard pastel spider enchi or yellow belly. On some more crazy combos.
Spider.
Yep. Spider. Maybe pastel spider.
You're definitely hitting a whole bunch of everything.
Yeah, there's a good mix.
All right, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. We definitely lost internet connection there. We are.
As Matt logs on to the wrong network. Alright, so I still got the last egg here. This is the only one that didn't like collapse down, although it is pretty soft.
The final egg has.
At least pastel leopard. That may even have enchi in it. No, I see some yellow belly going on in that. So, pastel leopard yellow belly.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Crazy pattern.
Yeah, looks awesome. We did pretty good. There's a good mix of stuff.
Oh no. A phone for a snake? Dave said he'll trade me a new phone for a snake.
A new phone for a snake. Yeah. So, something super crazy. You know, again, I don't know. So at least pastel, spider, leopard, yellow belly, or enchi. You can kind of see the head just down underneath there a little bit. So it'll be tough once it comes out. This one over here is either spider leopard or pastel spider leopard. One or the other. Yeah, and you can see, like, even with the spider leopard, the dorsal stripes are pretty thick still.
Yeah.
Then you come back over to this other one, that dorsal stripe is reduced down to nothing. So that's probably enchi doing that.
Thanks, Dan. I'll take that into consideration. Maybe if you stand on a stool, you get better reception.
I love it. Nice little leopard. Pastel or pastel yellow belly. They're normal. A normal with like no alien eyes, so that's kind of cool. Spider, pastel spider, and then a pastel leopard, and pastel leopard or pastel leopard yellow belly, something like that. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, definitely good mixture of stuff in there. I don't know if maybe Jim will catch me on video trying that out.
What's that?
Wrapping myself in tinfoil and spinning around in a circle to get better reception.
I was just gonna ask why in God's name did you do something like that? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, leopard and spider does seem to work really well together. Let's see. Females are waiting to drop. All right, so other clutches that we are waiting on to cut, which actually is a great thing to bring up. We actually have 2 more clutches that are like right around the corner. Tuesday, yeah. So Tuesday will be our next egg cutting. That's going to be our Hidden Gene Pomegranate Yellow Belly that was paired with an albino pied. And then Friday, we will be doing another one. That will be the het puzzle to the pastel het puzzle. So Jim's bringing out the snakes from our last egg cutting.
They're all not shed out yet, but they're getting there.
So those are our immediate egg cuttings that are going to be happening this week. We have more in the incubator, but some of them still have a little bit of time.
Yeah, this pastel leopard yellow belly has a solid ringer. It looks really good. Nice little markings. Almost looks like a skull. You got the 2 eyes and the stitched up. Right by the nose.
Yeah, I was looking at Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one they shed. It looks like it had a
Yeah.
couple good ringers on it,
Either
possibly.
ringers, I don't know. I've
It's
got to
hard to
find
tell.
somebody to help me to look at that and see if that's actually pied or. Um,
I was trying to open it up to show, but
I mean,
it's
it's
difficult
hard to see the.
at that spot right there.
Yeah, it's got some dorsal color. So it's if it's a pied, it's almost like a no white pied. Um, but it's a. I mean, I want to say it's at least leopard ivory, 66% het. And just when you get like this loss of pattern on the sides, it's hard to tell if it's pied. I mean, it's got a clean belly. Yeah, I don't know. That one's tough.
Yeah.
This would be the other one once it sheds that, is what I'm going to guess because it's a lighter color is a pastel leopard ivory. And then this one has some almost clear marks where bands come over that we're going to see that it's, not going to have any pattern, almost no pattern at all. And again, clear pink belly. So, I don't know. I'm gonna, if it's not clear, it's rough. I mean, it almost looks like you have some of the breaks
Right.
that'll make it a pied.
The one that Jim was just holding, the one that hasn't shed yet. Dan wants to know, boy or girl.
They're boys.
They're both boys.
Both of those leopard ivories are.
Yeah, sorry you can't hear us. It's probably my crappy old phone.
I'll promise you we won't use this phone again.
To answer the question on what we're still waiting to drop, we have a double het albino pied that was bred to an albino pied. That one should be dropping in the next few days or so. We have the pastel lesser yellow belly het clown, which was bred to the pastel clown. She should be dropping soon. And then, probably not for another month or two, because she hasn't done an ovulation yet, is we have a black pastel pinstripe het pied that was bred to an albino pied. So those are ones that we believe for sure should be dropping. Well, at least the first two, definitely. The other one, the follicles are still growing. What else we got in the incubator? We have a black pastel albino to a mahogany albino.
The cinnamon spider to
the
yes, your daddy.
the mystery secret clutch.
Yeah. And I have the enchi clown that went to the lab.
Yep.
So it'll be normals and enchis.
That'll be 100% het for clown, het for lav, and 50% het for xanthic.
Oh, xanthic, yeah. So, yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. And then we have our black pastel girl that went to our pastel Kelly spider SK xanthic. So, yeah, just a few things around the corner.
Yeah, and then there's, some other girls that may or may not go. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they do.
Right. Let's peek over some of these other comments. Jim will be at Tinley. I will be back here holding the fort down.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good. There's going to be a lot of decent people coming back to Tinley. I'm pretty sure Miguel's going to be there. Adam from Beach Bum Exotics will be there. Joel from State 48 will be there. Gavin from Balls to You will be there. There's just a ton of people that are going to be there. Friends of ours at JPC BOA, they're going to be there. It goes on and on. And I'm just rambling off people that I know personally.
Dave Kaufman will probably be there more than likely,
Yeah,
right?
he's there every year, and Brian Cusco will be there. So it'll be a good mix of people.
Yeah. Are you guys going to grow and hold back and upgrade the sire? Uh,
The sire of what?
I'm assuming from this clutch that we just cut.
Probably not going to hold much back from here.
Because yeah,
I mean the male that produced it is a pastel enchi leopard yellow belly, which is everything except spider. So this would kind of be the only possible holdback if it's a male, and
it's 66.
I mean,
it's
I
not
don't
even proven.
right. It's 50% pied, where the male is 100% pied.
All right.
So probably not. And I'm not sure that I'd want to spread spider to everything I want to put those other 4 genes to. So I don't know. I was kind of at loss and a little frustrated with this girl that she hadn't gone for so long, and I figured I'd throw a decent combo of genes to her to see what would come out. And we had looked at the max possible that we could hit with her, and it looked pretty cool. So we'll see what that snake looks like. It'll be cool to look at anyway.
Well, Dave, when you say you meant at all, you mean for all of our clutches?
Well, some of the clutches there is no direct replacement for. So, like for example, the enchi clown to the lav het SK Xanthic. I mean, I don't have any of those double hets. So anything that's enchi double het, well, they'll all be double het. So anything out of that clutch that comes out enchi, I'm going to keep a 1.1 out of that. So not every clutch has like a direct hold back for replacement purposes.
Right. Examples that I would, for me, males that I would hold back, anything from the puzzle clutch, anything that comes out visible, visual. I haven't even drank anything. Anything visual, at least holding back one male, and then most of the girls, for sake, I'll probably end up holding a bunch of those. The black pastel albino to the mahogany albino. If I hit both combinations, I'm more than likely going to keep one. But it all depends on what the odd gods give me. So
probably most of the Kelly stuff, just again, like we said before, just to see what it does and get used to it. And then once we accomplish that, then maybe down the road, kind of sell some stuff off. But
yeah,
initially as hatchlings, probably not any of those because it's a new gene. The adder is a new gene, so we're going to be spreading that around a little bit as well this coming year. So any visuals that I can kind of determine that are adder, or that are in combos with adder, are going to stay here as well. So those will be holding on to, again, for the same purpose, to get used to the gene and see what it does, being able to pinpoint it so I know what it looks like in combos and not just selling off stuff that I have no clue about.
So Stephanie hijacked Dan's YouTube.
What's up, Steph?
And she's like, my B-day is in 9 days. You want to give me a snake?
I have this beautiful classic that's going to be coming out of the egg right here.
Yeah, we can give you that one.
You could surprise Dan with that. He would love one of those. He would absolutely love that. And that'd be a great gift.
Right?
Back to the roots, start from the beginning. Work your way up. Yeah, so I mean, the puzzle is probably going to be the next big
clutch, yeah.
To see what happens, and that'll probably be Saturday or Sunday. We'll have to figure out. I gotta check with Matt and see which day works well for him. The next cutting will be Tuesday night, and that'll be the Hidden Gene Loma.
Yeah. So no, I'm not covering the mic. I think my mic might be just dirty. That's probably why. It's probably clogged up with some dirt and dust.
Every time you use your phone, you get complaints.
Yeah, you should just leave your phone here. Then I can just use it.
We should float test it. We've done that a lot of times in military. Fail.
Fail. No, it'll give me an excuse to
Time
get a new
another
phone.
one. That's right. That's why you float test it.
Let's see. Are you going to? Yes, we will be vending the White Plains show in November, but we're also going to be there this September,
Yep.
September 8th, I believe is the
7th
day.
or 8th, I think it's the weekend. Something like that.
So yeah, we'll be there, and we'll definitely be there for the November Mega Show. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, November will have a mass amount of snakes by that point.
Stephanie said her phone died, so that's why she was. And Dan was like, "It works." I'm like, "Matt." And this kills me because I'm a tech geek down to the core,
Well, geek.
and normally I'm one of those people that buys a new phone every year, maybe every 2 years at the latest. And this is the longest 3 years of not buying a phone in my life.
I just noticed the difference with these two. This one is white with the dorsal.
Yeah,
it's
and the
more
other
of a complete, a little broken here and there.
That one's more pink.
And this one's a little bit different color. But you see how wide that eye stripe is?
You on there? Yep.
And then you look at this eye stripe.
Yeah, that one's really thin.
This is a pastel ivory.
That one's an
That's
enchi.
an enchi ivory.
Nice.
That's the difference. And I didn't sex these.
I think one was a boy and one was a girl. I think.
So the
We
enchi
tried.
ivory is a female.
They're both girls.
Both girls.
Both girls. So both the ivories are girls.
That's a girl.
A girl.
And that's a boy.
There they are. Yep, that's a boy.
So, 4 girls, 4 boys. Not bad.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and you start looking at like that head stamp to that head stamp.
Yeah.
Now,
Definitely
granted,
difference.
the leopard makes it a little different. Well, that's a pretty wide eye stripe.
Oops, here we go.
Pretty wide.
Yeah. Yeah. Previous clutch looks good.
Yeah, and then there's, when you look at these 2 heads, a little bit more blush. Well, that one's got a pretty wide eye stripe too.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there, yep. Was it the other one that had? Yeah, the other one was a little thinner, but it does look wide too.
Yeah, well, we'll see when they shed.
Yeah, get a better look at them.
Yep.
Anybody have any questions, concerns, anything anybody wants to talk about? I know. Concerns just kind of slipped out. It's kind of.
Well,
Not what I meant.
Thing at work, Matt, that I'm concerned about.
Well, I'm concerned about my phone. I'm thinking Jim might throw it out the top window and give me an excuse to buy a new one.
That's not close to it. Might see in the toilet. See if that kind of float test will work.
Dave, I'm assuming you're asking where did we get the scissors? Those are actually like a
They're
surgical.
They're called Mayo scissors. It's a surgical scissor. It's what they use in the OR for tough tissue. The nurses would carry these for cutting bandages and doing different things.
Yep.
So this is one of my personal pair when I first started, and I don't work as a circulator anymore, so I use them here.
Yeah.
But these are pretty heavy duty. You can buy other stuff, but these things just cut when you're supposed to cut, and they're very, very, very sharp.
Yep, definitely a nice pair of scissors.
Yep, they're about $140. Or you could just use big monsters.
Yeah, that's
the way
what Billy does. Yeah.
Creation, just one foul swoop, just takes the top right off. Whatever you're comfortable with. I like those. I'm used to those. They look pretty. You know. Well, that's about it. I wish I had another clutch to cut.
Yeah, I know.
I want to cut more eggs.
Well, we could do the other one if we didn't want to do another live stream.
That's up to you. I mean, they were only a day apart, so I mean, you would fare well. You would fare fine, and then we just do the puzzle stuff
Midweek.
Next week. That's up to you, man. You do what you want. I don't know. You guys want to see another egg cutting? I mean, it's only a day off, so it's not gonna matter. We're just gonna drag our feet to space it out and do it a day or so late if they waited.
We do not have any freeways or highways for sale. We're actually looking to want to bring some of that into our.
Yeah, I wanna pick up a freeway hide mail this season. So.
Change phones first.
Well, Matt can change phones. I'll go buy the snake.
Well, no, change phones first before we do the next egg cutting.
Yeah, we can do that. I can just I'll grab my phone and I can throw up another live stream. That way everything sounds good and looks good.
Yeah, and doesn't sound like my piece of crap.
Yeah, so if you guys are good with that, we'll kill this one. We'll start another one, and Matt will run down to the incubator and grab his eggs, and we'll come right back on.
Some of the faces that people are putting up. All right, so just get.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Yep, we will be back in literally
like a minute and a half.
All right.